You hit the exacta? $2,000 exacta. Oh, it's syndicate. Let's go.
Daily double number 9, a 34-1 shot. Awesome win to start the day.
Keep adding it up.
Elio.
Honestly, I've had time to prove. No, I haven't. No. This is business for us. I'm not there for friggin' kissy. I'm here to make money.
Let's go. Welcome to the Daily Double Show, Saratoga edition, day, I think, 12 or 13. We have teamed up with DraftKings to bring an offer that you don't want to miss. If you are a new customer, you can receive a deposit match up to $250 when you deposit $25 or more and complete the 2x playthrough requirement. Download DK Horse, the number 1 ranked horse betting app in America, and sign up using my promo code Elio, E-L-I-O. Welcome, boys. My co-host, Mark Pastor, and our special guest, Big Tone. Big Tone went out last night. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was first off, I love this town. You know, the town's awesome. Everybody's just having a good time. So I come up here every week, I come up here a lot, but I come up every year. We rent a house, me and my buddies, and we go to Pinnell's. We get a nice steak. It's one of the best steaks on the planet.
That looked so good last night. I was craving those. There was like 10 of them. You guys all ordered the same thing, which is awesome.
Yeah. And then we do veal parm and peppers for apps, just to get a base layer going.
Yes.
And, couple Manhattans, but if you guys haven't been there, when you come into town, you got to go there.
I definitely want to go.
What's it called?
Pinnell's.
Pinnell's? I'm going to be there next week.
Street. Now, they didn't get just a great write-up not too long ago, but if you know, the place is great. It's I don't know, it's the steak just doesn't miss. We were talking about it. It's a good little place for sure.
Now, I saw a absolutely enormous mushroom. What was that? what? I think that's the biggest mushroom I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, when I got that, I also thought the same thing. It looked fake. It was like how it's intact and everything like that. It is no longer intact. Okay, it is no longer intact. Yeah, I love mushrooms. They're great. They're fun. It's a good time. You know, just a little dibble dabble here. Get the juices flow. And dude, Saratoga's. I mean, it's. I saw a guy snort Corona last night. I don't even. You just don't find that a lot of places.
I saw. So I think I've had mushrooms once in my life. I wanted to go into a corner when I had it. So you seem to be the life of the party. So that doesn't affect you like that?
No. So I always tell everyone, like, if you think you're going to freak out, you're going to freak out. If you think I call him, this is how self-absorbed I am. I call him Little Tony. He's just a little voice in the back of my head. And anytime things get a little squirrely, I'm like, Little Tony said that we did this on purpose. We knew this was going to happen. Like, this is what these do. But yeah, if you don't overindulge in them, you know, it's just like a little pick me up. That's fun. And, you know, you have a good time. If you eat a handful, you'll be seeing aliens. But
okay, I got it. Now, I saw you had a nice little day yesterday. I saw a bunch of winners.
Dude, I was on fire yesterday, and I hit Joey Talamo at Del Mar late night while we were eating dinner too. So I just kind of put it out for a while. But yeah, I caught a good double, caught a good exacta. You know, there's some horses that I hit that one that I probably shouldn't even bet. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. I'm just trying to, it's like playing blackjack. I'm like, let's mix this deck up a little bit. I'm going to do something weird, get the cards going a little different. It worked out. I got a nice bankroll for today. So we're either going to double it or lose it.
Yeah, let's get the dandy going. Dandy day today. Tone, lead us off. Tell me about your double.
All right. So in the first race, the first two races are pigs, right? I mean, it's a tough race. It's a crapshoot. And for me, the first race, there's a lot of first-time starters. And when I see first-time starters, I do like to bet on horses that have a little bit of experience. And Saez is on the 5. The horse just didn't really run last time, if we're being honest. But I think we get a decent price. He's got a little experience. It's a second race. So I kind of like that. The 9 and the 10, I was listening to you guys the other day. You guys are right. Flavian Pratt is getting overbet like crazy. And I think people are not forgetting about Ortiz, but I think he's going to show up today. And I like the connections with the 9s and the 10, right? So I'm playing kind of jockey trainer stuff with that first timer. There's nothing really cool to talk about when it comes to that. But the 5, I like the jockey, a little more experience, so that's what we're going to go with. And then in the second race, I'm taking the 3 horse. I think they're trying to figure out what this horse distance. Like I just don't know if they know what he likes to run. So they got him go at 7 furlongs.
Yep.
I think he gets it done. I'm hoping we catch a price in the first because the 3 is going to be the favorite in the second. And that's what I'm going with. So I had a pretty good hot hand. And you guys know gambling. It's like you just have to stick with your gut because when you start second guessing it, it's a nightmare.
Then you're playing horses that you didn't want to play. The horse you like comes in. Yeah, I get it. We've all been there, gamblers.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's for sure. What do you lean in here? I was curious to see your picks because these first 2 races, like I said, they're clunky.
Mark.
So I'm going with the 7, who's really one of the only horses in this race with some experience. Ran a good race last time, right around the same class on turf. Gaffalone, Brendan Walsh here. So 3-1, little short, but I'm going to go with the 10 with you. First time starter, Pletcher, Irad. Like those times, 7-1. So that's the one I'm going to bet. I hope he comes in there. Race 2, I'm with the 3. I'm there with you. So double Irad. Hoping he can get it going, and I've got it with what I got in there with the 5. Yeah, I couldn't read what I wrote.
I'm probably going to play that exact the 2 in the second race, the 3-5.
3-5. Yeah, those are I really like the 3. I wanted somebody else to go with it because I haven't hit one of these yet. I'm a little embarrassed to say that after the year I had last year. I have sucked this year, so I'm trying to spread it out a little bit. 3-10. I mean 3-5. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like your guys' picks. First race, you're right, crapshoot. I actually went with 2-3-5 in race 1. I'm with you on the 5. Saez has been an absolute bum this meet. Yep. Absolute. Every horse he's run has not run well. I think he's had 2 winners in 60 starts, basically. I'm hoping he turns the table. He's too good of a jockey not to. I like the Bill Mott second timer, the 2 horse. Bill Mott second time out. Everybody knows the stats. Pretty good. Good turf trainer. So I'm 2-3-5 in race 1, and then I singled in race 2 the 5. I know the 3 is going to be the favorite and looks really good on paper and probably might win. I watched the 5 first time out. He missed the break. And was wide throughout. I think the horse breaks better, and I think you might get a little value. Again, I could have went cold Bill Mott, but I added a few extra in race 1. So I am 2-3-5, and then I singled the 5 in race 2.
I like that. I know you're not a names guy either, so you don't really care about the names of the horses, and it's there's some good names out there today, boys. If you got name players out there, there's some good names out there.
Those are usually the guys I like to follow because they're picking names out of a hat, and I'm doing like hours of handicapping, and then they pick the name, and it's like an 11-1 shot. So I know
that's it.
The 4 in race 1 just scratched.
The 4
scratched.
Pletcher, yep.
That was the other horse that was getting. He was a big. Was he 15-1 morning line?
Yeah, 15-1. Yeah.
He's gone.
So Tone, you're going today.
Yes.
What about in the Dandy? Did you think Sierra Leone's a lock, or
we were just talking about it? Like, we got a nice bankroll for today, and I honestly, if you catch that horse even money 7-5, I think you almost have to assault him, right? That's kind of where my brain is at right now. I think he wins for fun. I really do. I got to see what the number is before I can. I got to see if I'm going to beat him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
But I really do think if it's something like that, I think I'm going to take a stab and just, obviously load up a little bit more than you would. And I just like that horse. And the horse says it's got to win, So that's going to be interesting.
The Sierra Leone, I feel like he has to win this race because he's been such a talked about horse throughout. And I feel like, everybody knows he's had trouble down the lane. He lugs in, lugs out, lugs all. So I feel like he's got to win this race. He's got to put fierceness away. The thing I get nervous about is, Saratoga, sometimes you get to the lead, you don't give it up.
Yep.
And there is a bunch of speed in the race. So he's going to have to close again. And this time he better not lug in.
The other thing that's good in this race too is where I'm hoping we might get a decent price on him is there's a lot of other horses that people have kind of fell in love with too in this race. You know what I mean? So especially up here. So I think that's going to be a good race, but I think we need someone to get cooked up on the front end because he's like you said, it's going to be he's going to have to close into that.
He's gonna have to close into that. Well,
You wear a
listen,
Braves hat? You got a Braves hat on?
My Braves hat, yeah.
You a Braves fan?
it's probably a little league baseball team or something, right?
It was 100% Elio was my team this spring. Yeah, I like the hat. I actually don't mind the Braves.
I was the Pittsburgh.
I haven't watched a Red Sox game all year. So.
Yeah, well, you know what? How about okay, fun little story. So we're at the bar.
Oh, wait, did the Red Sox beat the Yankees last night? Didn't they?
Yeah, this is where the story's coming in. This is where the story's coming in. So there's this guy next to me. He's just in my ass the whole goddamn time. Every time Devers gets up, he's just looking at me like that. So I have a parlay going. I put a little one in with like Seattle, and I live bet the Yankees. And my buddy was like, it's 7-4 at this point, right? My buddy's like, our bullpen is going to blow this. Like, you got it. Like, that's how we are as Yankee fans. I'm cashing out tickets on my own fucking team. And thank God I did. Thank God I did. And I was saying last night, as like a grown man, it's a problem how much Yankee baseball, like, affects me. Like, it bothers me. Like, and I know it's just not a redeeming quality at all. It drives me up a fucking wall. And if I had any power, I'd fire Aaron Boone tomorrow. He's the worst.
Why is he still there?
Yeah, why? That's crazy.
Why is Cashman still there?
It. You know, that's probably a better question, right? Like,
he's been there, what, 30 years now?
Yes, and it's just also insulting to the fan base. It's like, guys, we know J.D. Davis isn't. Ben Rice can go 0 for 100. You got to put him in. He's young. He's showing up. He's doing stuff. He's not going to be able to hit lefties if you don't let him hit against lefties. I mean, what are we doing? So, see what just happened here? I'm already mad. But yeah, good win for your fucking Sox last night.
I didn't even know they were playing the Yankees. It's fallen that far with me.
Yeah. Mark, you're coming up here next weekend?
I'll be there next weekend. Yep.
Awesome. I love it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, thank you guys. Let's win today.
With some ponies.
Tone, you're going to be sending out picks all day, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll be sending out picks. The Wi-Fi has gotten better at the track, so I'll be in the pick area with the common folk, just getting in there. The weather's tremendous. It's fat guy weather all day out here, so it's just a nice breeze, 78 degrees. We're gonna whip them home. And I appreciate you guys letting me come on. It's always fun. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Tony. Listen, you got to win so you come back on. I think we're 0 for 12 on guests this year, so hopefully you're back with us soon.
Yeah, I would like to win. Winning sounds fun. Let's do that.
All right, guys. Yeah. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Take it easy, boys.
See ya.
Thanks.
See you, buddy.